Today he joins us as the voice of Prince Eric in the original Little Mermaid. Please welcome Christopher Daniel Bond! Yeah, you're blue, yes. And next, she's an actress and singer whose body of work includes The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Camp Laszlo, and the highly undervalued series, The Pirates of Darkwater. Today, she joins us to discuss the role of Princess Ariel. Please welcome Jodi Benson!
It's an early morning.
Yes.
Welcome.
It's a nice Saturday morning.
Yeah.
It's time for breakfast cereal and cartoons. Two of my favorite things.
Saturday morning. Here we go.
Oh, absolutely. Well, friends, so glad to have you here in Orlando. So it's the first time we've sat here on stage and all that stuff. But so I tell you what, let's throw this out here. I've heard some of the basic stories, but let's just get this out of the way. Since we're in Disney World's backyard, what are some of your favorite Disney attractions?
You go first.
Okay, so my current favorite is Cosmic Rewind. Guardians of the Galaxy. And number 2 is Everest Expedition. Yeah! My record for that is 14 times in a row.
The Yeti.
My favorite will always be, because it was when I was a little kid, the first time I went to Disney, I went on the Peter Pan ride. And I remember that moment where you're in the room and then the window opens and you go on that little cart. I was mesmerized by that as a kid. That will always be a wonderful memory. It will always be my favorite.
I will always be a welcome, foolish mortals. And of course, the laugh floor. Anyone ever been to the laugh floor? Hello, humans.
Is this room stretchy?
I used to help them at the stage. So,
You're friends with Monster.
yes, I was friends with Mike Wazowski, Buddy Boyle, and all of them. So, let's just do this one. So I want you out there to start taking some of their questions. What's been the best thing to come out of this wonderful gig for both of you?
Let's see, going on 39 years with the company, which is hard to believe. I think it's just been the most incredible, magical surprise journey, because it was never part of my original plan for my career, and when it came up as this big, big gift and big surprise, everything changed, so everything that I'm a part of now is because of the film and because of the Walt Disney Company. So it's the whole thing is just a magical blessing.
Yeah, it's the legacy. And, we had no idea what this was going to turn into. And now we're, oh my God, it's been 30-something years now. And we have people come up to the booths who say, oh, it was my favorite movie, and my kid's favorite movie, and now it's the grandkids are going to do it. So it's this wonderful sense of legacy of being part of that. And of course, you being a Disney legend is sort of reflective of that, right? Amazing.
When, again, and I know people have asked you this for a long time, did you always know it was going to be a success? When did you realize that not only it was a success, it may have eclipsed everybody's wildest expectations? When was that moment you realized this is never going to fully just go off in the distance? It's always going to be there, and then like the tide, no pun intended, it's going to roll back in occasionally.
I think for me, we opened in November 1989, and it would be in January. I think in January, that's when I started realizing that life was really changing very quickly, and that the response of the film was not quieting down from the holidays. That's when I could tell at the studio things were just moving at a very fast pace. And for me personally, everything was taking this major turn. So I think the reality started kicking in that, once they decided they were going to reveal who we were, because we were going to remain anonymous the way that Walt had designed it, that you would just focus on the voice and not who was behind the microphone. Once that was revealed in the September beforehand, from September to January, I think, is when I started realizing this was going to be something really special. And this wasn't going to just be a one and done job, go back to New York, do Broadway, 8 shows a week. That's when I really realized things were shifting in a big, big way, in a wonderful way.
It wasn't Oliver and Company, and that's not a diss against Oliver and Company. It's just, yeah.
So big changes.
Yeah, the extent of I was just a teenager at the time, so the extent of my awareness of all that was me sitting in the theater eating popcorn going, "This is a really good movie!"
Well, thank you for indulging my capricious curiosity. I'm gonna go out there and take their awesome questions. But before I do that, as always, on behalf of myself and this audience, once again, I thank you both. I thank you for your talents. I thank you for your professionalism. I thank you for the performances you brought to these roles and your Tadakani work. And I thank you both for acknowledging how important this is for so many people. You've both been very protective of these roles, and you have taken this as a responsibility, not just a fun little gig you did several decades ago. So thank you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patty. That's really sweet of you to say that. But he's right. We do have, it's a duty. It's kind of a mission for us to protect the integrity of our characters and to make sure that they bring you the joy that they brought you many years ago. I mean, that's our job, is to make sure that that integrity and that character stays strong and allows you to have that trigger core memory when you meet us and greet us. And we appreciate all your stories of what the film means, what our characters mean to you. And we take it very seriously as far as that level of responsibility goes. It's it can be overwhelming sometimes I think, but we feel very fortunate and blessed that we get to be a little part of your world, no pun intended.